What's going on, guys, and welcome to Hype Talk. Since this is the first episode, I'm just going to let you know what Hype Talk is. This is a weekly show. I'm just going to be relaying you the information of what's coming out this week in the hype world, in the sneaker world, in the clothing world, and just give you a recap of what happened last week. So getting started with last week, we had some sneakers dropping, and we also had a big Supreme drop. For Supreme, we had the 666 collab with Vans. The Vans slip-on shoes are now reselling for about $220 in the navy blue, white, and black colorway. Also, they had some clothing, and as always, Supreme clothing is hype, and it flew right off of shelves. Now, moving on to Jordans, we did have two releases. One was hype coming in, the other one not so much. So on Wednesday, we had the Jordan 13 and 14 DMP pack release. Now, this was retailing for $500, which was overpriced in my opinion, and a lot of people are also saying that. Now, I'm going to be making a message video to Jordan Brand in my next video, just because I think they're doing some things wrong with their pricing and messing up the hype. But honestly, I did not expect this pack to sit. The last time we had a DMP pack was a couple of years ago. It was Jordan 6 and the 7s, the white 6s and the black and gold 7s, and those flew off the shelves. I remember those resale was going extremely high on those. And now for these to sit on Nike.com is crazy. Now on Saturday, we had the black motorboats 4 releases, and like the white motorboats, these are sitting. And I don't expect these to go anytime soon. These might actually be like the 6s that released during the All-Star weekend. These might be sitting until they go on clearance. They're not really that nice. They're not an OG colorway, and I don't think people are feeling them that much. Even though the whites are still sitting, I still prefer the white motorboats over these ones. Now, moving on to this week, we do have some anticipated releases of shoes, but clothing is kind of quiet. Since Supreme had a big drop last week, they're quiet this week. They're not really releasing anything. We're not really getting anything from Bape. You will find some steals, but you're not going to really find any new things coming out this week. So, on to sneakers. Nike's releasing their 3 colorways of the Vapor Max this week, coming on Tuesday, with the triple black, the olive khaki colorway, and the dark red colorway. I can't even remember what it's actually called. But in my opinion, the Vapor Max is a really nice shoe. It's a really good shoe you can wear around. It looks like an everyday type shoe, but retailing at $190 just might be a little bit overpriced. Now, they're probably comparing it to the Ultra Boost, which goes from $180 to now even $200, but you have to start off lower and then move up the price. Starting off at $190 is a little steep. So somebody who's buying it online or somebody who has to pay tax, they're gonna pay around $200 or over, and I don't think that shoe's worth that much. Now, if they started around $150, I think these would have been flying off the shelves. If you remember, even the original gray colorway didn't sell out, and this was a really anticipated shoe for Nike. Now, last year's Nike's big shoe was the Flyknit Racer, and honestly, those this year, when they re-released them, they're not really doing that well. So Nike was pushing the Vapor Maxes. They look nice, they look futuristic, they just look cool overall, but at the $190 price point, it's not really a cop. But after saying that, the triple black ones really intrigue me. I think I might even go after those. I think I might cop the triple black Vapor Maxes, just because they're so different. They're dark. You can wear, obviously you can wear dark shoes with anything, black shoes. The dark red colorway, I'm not feeling it. It's really different, but like, even if I was going for a different colorway, I'd go with that light blue or even that purplish pink colorway they released. But dark red, I'm not really feeling it. And then the olive colorway, that one is more of a fall colorway. I would like to wear with like a bomber or some olive tees, some camo tees, and that's more of like a winter and fall color. In the summer, you want to go light, you want to go white, yellow, pink, like those kind of colors, and you can't really be wearing a olive cargo khaki shoe with that. So for me, I think I'm actually going to be copying the triple black, even though it's at $190. I think for the price, like I said, they might not be worth it, but just a triple black colorway, and I don't even have a pair of Vapor Maxes, so maybe that's why I'm going after it. If I had copped the original colorway, maybe I don't go after it, but since I don't have any, I think I might go after it. Now also releasing this week, we have the Jordan 13 Playoff, another mostly black shoe. We do have the white at the bottom. Now the Jordan 13 has released this year and we can tell they've been sitting, especially the 13 lows. But I'm telling you guys, never compare the 13 lows to the regular Jordan 13. When they don't have that hologram on the top back of the shoe, do not compare it to the Jordan 13. Now the Chutneys released last week. We've had other colorways and they're all sitting. They're completely sitting. Nobody's going after them. And I don't blame people because that shoe honestly is pretty ugly. But the 13s, this is an OG colorway. This is a colorway that Jordan actually wore. I think these are gonna fly. But even with saying that, what happened with the Cherry 13s? They were sitting for a while, right? So I think for you hype beasts, I think these won't fly off the shelves just because, again, they're at $190. And like I said before, I'm going to be going, in my next video, I'm going to be going over what Jordan's doing with their price point, how that's actually hurting them, even though they're probably making a little more money, how that's hurting them. But since the 13s, the Cherry 13 sat, I think these might sit for a while, but not as long as those. Just because this colorway, I don't think you can find a person that doesn't like this colorway. This colorway is that nice. So even if you don't get the 10 a.m. right away, you don't go for it, don't expect to wait a week or two or wait till it goes on clearance. I think you need to hop on the shoe as quick as you can because they're probably going to be gone in a couple of days, max. If you're trying to shop on Nike.com, that might actually be harder. Like we saw with the DMPs, they were sitting on Nike.com, but they did sell out on Nike.com before they did in stores, just because people are always going to be going through the websites now first. Nowadays, they're not going to be going to the stores. So even if you try on Nike.com, after a while you don't find them, I'll recommend going in your stores because they're probably going to have them still. Now moving on to the biggest release, and for a lot of you hype beasts coming to watch Hype Week, I know this is what you're anticipating. The Yeezy 350 V2 re-release of the Zebras. Now obviously for everybody, I'm gonna say this is a cop if you don't have them already. Again, even if you do have them, I'm gonna say it's a cop because why not double up on some Yeezys, right? So these re-released this Saturday. Again, I wouldn't say going straight to adidas.com or Finish Line or Foot Locker, wherever you go, because obviously the bots are going to be rushing there. If your local store is having, if you live in New York, DC, LA, there's obviously some stores, Toronto, there obviously are some stores that are doing raffles, so you want to be quick on those raffles. This week you want to be quick so you can reserve a pair. But also don't sleep on the Adidas Confirmed app. This Wednesday, I'm pretty sure this Wednesday is for everybody. I just checked in DC, it's this Wednesday. So you just want to get on there this Wednesday and enter the raffle. That's going to be free just to get a chance to win them. You don't want to risk it. I know even if we get Adidas Confirmed, even if we get a raffle, we're all going to be trying Saturday morning to try to get them. But if you've tried all the Yeezys past, the Yeezys, all the V2 colorways, even the regular, the Turtle Doves, the Pirate Blacks, you know they're basically impossible to get online. Now with all that being said about the Yeezys, just a tip for you guys, if you do live in an area where a store is selling them, just make sure to call them and ask them if they do raffles. And obviously you want to go do the raffle, and if you don't win, you want to also ask them after the raffle, like pretend they're coming in at 3 o'clock, like you have to come in at 3 o'clock to give your ticket to get the shoe. You want to ask them after that happens, is it first comes first serve, or do they wait for the person to give the ticket? I personally know some stores that are first come first serve. So like what I do, what other people that I know do, they go to the store, and even if they don't get a call for the raffle, so let's say it's Saturday 3 p.m. come pick up your shoe. So you go there at 3 o'clock and you just wait in line like people who are doing the raffles. And first, obviously, like I said, you want to call them, just make sure they're first come first serve. So if a guy doesn't come, if he's your size, or even if he's not your size, if he doesn't come for the shoe, you're in line, and when the people get the shoe, the guy doesn't show up, then you say, you have any more Yeezys? And they're gonna they're gonna give them to you most of the time. And trust me, even if they're not your size, it's easy to resell. You're gonna be making a lot of money. I know people are saying this is a re-release, there's not gonna be as much hype, it's gonna be like the white ones that just came out, they're not gonna be like the original zebras. Obviously they're not gonna be like the originals because those released solely on adidas.com. Those were reselling for around $1,200. I doubt you're gonna get that much now. You're gonna get at least 500. So even if worst comes to worst, you're gonna be making a $300 profit. So always try to do a raffle, try to get them online, but call the store and ask them, like, yo, do you do raffles? Do you wait for the people to come, or do you do first come first serve? And just another tip, most stores, like if you do it at a Champs, Finish Line, Foot Locker, those are the type of people that are probably going to be holding it for their friends or holding it for themselves. So those stores can be particularly hard. So even if you're trying to enter a lot of raffles, you don't want to do it at those stores. If you're paying for the tickets, you want to do it at Adidas store. They're actually going to do it legit. So you want to invest your time in something like that. Alright guys, and as always, thank you for watching this video. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I know you know a lot of hype beasts who want to cop the new Yeezys, who want to cop some 13s, some Vapor Maxes, whatever are coming out. So please share it with them, because I know I'm a new channel, so a lot of people don't know about me, so it will really help me out. And please subscribe. Also, just comment down below what you guys are gonna cop. If you already have any Yeezys, if you want the 13s, if you're a fan of the shoes coming out, you think they're gonna sit, and just let me know what other video you guys want me to make. So my schedule right now, I'm gonna be doing Monday is this hype week. Like I said, it's just a recap of what happened last week, plus what's coming up this week, just to give you some more information. I'll give you some tips like I did today with the Yeezys. And then on Wednesday, it's just whatever you guys want. If you guys comment down below, or something I just want to do, like a funny video, like just something different. And then Friday, like you saw with my first video last Friday, something to do with fitness. And that's, again, you guys want to comment something you guys want me to do. Show strictly workouts, show strictly like food and workouts like I did last time. You guys let me know in the comments down below, and I'm going to be sure to be replying to your comments and obviously doing that in my videos. So like I said, thanks for watching the video, and I'm going to see you Wednesday. Alright, peace.